Hello friends on YouTube. Dianne is going to do being my model for today, and she wants even shorter hairstyle. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a lot of the top, make the sides nice short again, and we're thinking about not totally change the color, but give it a colder tone. So with a toner to create something cool in it. But that's what we're going to do. And of course start always with protection. And this is the first time you see my new salon, and I think in about 2-3 months you can see it live on the internet, so we will have a live stream into the salon. And there you see all the people that are working here, all the staff, all day long. Start by wetting the hair and taking off the glasses. What I'm going to do is I make both sides in the same length. Take some length of the top, create a nice strong neckline, ultra short, and that's what I'm going to do. Start by applying conditioner onto the hair. I normally don't wash the hair in front of what I'm going to do, because I love to see what the structure and the movement of the hair is. That's why. But when the hair is dirty, I have to wash it. But I first want to see what the hair is and what it does. Comb the conditioner into the hair. We made already a little disconnect on the side. But now I start on top.
En dan weet kan ik echt een beetje dat schorige haar doen, dat strand gaan en...
Ja, het droogt dan, hè?
Ja. Ja, als je het dan weer een beetje gewoon was, dan wordt het wel een beetje zacht weer.
Yeah. But this first I took off some length, so it makes working easier. Now I wet it again. Take the hair in an angle of 45 degrees. Starting on the front. Hold a little bit length to her left side. And turning around the point where I started. I always lay the hair aside with my comb and take up the part I want to cut with my left hand. Just make cutting a lot easier. And I can pin out the parts where I want to cut the hair. Going to connect it to the side. And also here I take up with my left hand the part I want to cut, comb the hair down. This way I'm sure I have nice parts to cut. Control the line again. There are always minor corrections to a line you cut, so always do it twice. Now I come to the center of the skull. and make some movement So the left side will get into the shape of the skull. So it moves gently to the back.
En bekijk je nou vaak ook nog je eigen filmpjes terug dan?
Mag niet.
Oh, echt niet?
Nee.
Dus je kan hem er alleen opzetten.
Ja. Now come to the left side. And this I do with a point cut technique. So it is a softer line to the side. Not an ultra deep point cut, about half centimeter. This I do that I get on the center of the skull on the back. Standing on the front, make a nice shape of the line in her face. Watching through the hair to the angle of the chin line. Comb the hair over. And with a small, ultra small pointer cut technique, I'm now on the line where I started my point cut technique. I create a point cut technique also in that hair. You see that the short hair already becomes a shape. Coming to the side. First I create myself a clean line to the front. Now I lay the hair in a moon shape in the same line as the eyebrow line and graduate it that it lays to the back. This I do by twisting my fingers over, so I get a line that bending to the back. I pull the hair a little bit to the front, so this softens the line to the back. You can already see that there is becoming a line into her hair. Create some softness into the line to the front. I lay some slice techniques from the back to the front. Do this on a length of 2 centimeters and then working down. Once again, I work from the back to the front. And travel back. Just gives me an ultra soft line and takes off the thickness of the upper hair. Give it a little bit playable effect by deep slicing. Now you see that all the thickness is off, so I can start on the lines. With my clipper I'm going to work the side. You see I have a clipper over comb technique. The nice thing of working with a comb is that you can direct the hair into the fall you want. and I can work the hair up so I have a better flow, so it grows back very nice. Putting the blade in the combing position, soften the contour line. With a small part of my comb, I take the parts of the side beards, which is also behind the ear. Make an ultra soft connection to the skin on the front, so the facial lines are ultra soft. In this way I travel to the back. From the sides I work to the center of the skull. On the center line I work straight up, because there the hair mostly goes straight down. And you see that I bend the hair to the place where I want it to, so it gets straight out of the skin and can be cut off in the same length as the hair that's standing up. I went to the center of the skull, and now I'm going to work from the front to the center of the other side. This was already a short side. Just again with a clipper over comb technique. I cut the hair short. Again, soften the facial line. The same I do with the side beards. Using only the tip of my clipper. Take the smallest part of my comb. Now I'm coming behind the ear and work till I get to the center where I left. With my clipper in a combing position, I soften the line to connect it to the hair above. Gently removing the small hairs. You see how I do that? I use my comb as a clipper comb, laying it on the line I want to cut, and then softly work it up. The contour I'm going to clean with my small clipper. This clipper gives always a nice clean line. And it's also a wonderful clipper of while to create tattoo art with. Now I find this part a little bit too thick, so I lay it to the short side where we started with the short side. Take my largest Dianne scissor and lay some other deep slice techniques into the hair. This will give it a more playable effect afterwards. Just go ultra deep. And use also a little bit of cutting technique on the slice technique. Using some up slice techniques to create a little bit more softness into the lines. This you first have to practice, otherwise you're hurting the person who's getting the hairstyle. It's not what we want.
Nee.
Help me, help me! I'm ready with the cut, and I'm going to set over a cool toner so we get a cool shade into her color, and then I think for the summer she looks wonderful. I find it now for this style a little bit too cold, so I will take out the cold tones and bring in some silver effects. So, putting on the color protection, a cape and plastic foil. Of course I need my own protection. I'm going to work with 3%, that's 10 volume, with a conditioner into it, and I use a color of best colors, and I use a F19, and that's a cool shade, so it takes out the goldish tones of her hair. The nice thing about products of Best is that they are ammonia free, paraben free, so don't damage the hair at all. Put it all over her hair, because it will stay near to her natural tones. I'll work my product back to the point I started. With my comb I take every time about a ½ centimeter, so you can work very fast with it. Twisting my brush every time in between, because I put the paint comes to the color comes to the upper hairs. So I will do this in slow motion so you can see what I do. I twist, so I twist and twist again. I love to work with deep conditioners into my products. Not that I don't think the products are good from the factory out, but it can always be better. And that's, you learn by experience what you can do with colors or not. And even when I'm bald, sometimes I use colors on myself to feel what it does to the skin. You can already see that cold tones are getting out of her hair. Make place for a cool tone. Comb the product through the hair. Closing my plastic foil and wait for about 20 minutes and then we're back. I don't need heat at the moment because we're working in the shop because it's hot in Holland. So it's about 25 degrees and then I don't use heat on the products. So back, going to use a foam to style her hair. You can see that the gold tones are gone out of her hair. Massage the foam into her hair. It's an ultra short pixie hairstyle with a little bit boyish look, but it's also a very nice line when you put on sunglasses and you wear it. A bit like the Italian girls do. It's nice, small. I'm going to blow dry it just with the use of my fingers. Mooi hè, gevoelig kleur.
Ja.
Dan krijg jij veel meer kleur dan. For sofa blow drying, now I just have to clean the contour with my razor knife. Take away the small hairs. Full revel and crystal turn. Mix them together. So a small amount of full rebel and the same amount of crystal turn. Mix them well. It brings into the hair a glow, but not too much. And it brings in a little bit strongness and also not too much. And also it gives a little bit out of bed feeling. Not too shiny, but certainly be nursed. And this is my new summer hairstyle for Dianne. Dianne, will you turn for you and the rest of the world to show the end result? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.